What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and welcome back to some more Old School Zombies. This time, we will be taking on the fan favorite Ascension. We're down to the last 4 maps of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, then we will be continuing with all of the maps in Black Ops 2, but I'll worry about that later. For now, we're going to worry about this beautiful map, and as you can see, the image is a little, like, pixelated. It wasn't like that when it first launched. It had a much darker image. I don't know why they changed it, or if it was a glitch or something that they just never got around to fixing, but it kind of looks a little, like, sprited up a little bit. But it has a lot of what is it called? Layout copies from the multiplayer map launch, as well as one of the campaign missions that I can't remember what it's called, but it has plenty of its own spins to it. It's a pretty great map. It's also one of the easier maps. It introduces 2 new perks, which we will get to when we get in there. For the challenges, I think I'll just say to get the 2 new perks, get the Thunder Gun, and I'm gonna shoot for 25. I know that sounds a little tough, but this map is an easier map. I should be able to manage it. I'm gonna push my boundaries, my limits a little bit, because I want to get a good gameplay out of this. I might be up for a while, but that's okay. We're ascending now, so let me just read the blurb. The risen dead have overtaken a Soviet cosmodrome, and all hell has broken loose. The countdown to the zombie apocalypse has begun. Let's jump into it. No more cutscenes, just this eerie music. We got a scientist on the left looking at, I guess, how they built it. The launch things, there's 3 there, although I don't know what that's about. It looks like a prison thing in the 3rd image, as well as some calculations on the back of that one. And looks like some Matrix Vortex type thing. I don't know who that's supposed to be, if it is supposed to be anybody, so there is an Easter egg on this map. You need 4 people to complete it. I have never done it before, as there is no achievement for it. I didn't feel the need to do it, but you do get like a 90-second death machine. I think that's like all they give you. But we'll hear the guy who is part of the Easter egg. But yeah, I'm excited to play this one. I'm just gonna try to have some fun. I've been playing a lot of this game lately to make sure I'm fresh. So let's start off with by getting a quick revive, just in case we go down early, which I'm hoping we don't.
Darkness rule.
Also, as you...
Help me. She's coping. The mechanism must be repaired.
Who are you?
The mechanism must be repaired. As you can see, the game is in black and white. That may be bothersome. I kind of like it. I think it's a nice touch. Adds a little antique feel to it. It's not going to be like that forever. I'm not going to say how to undo it, but we will be undoing it this time, because there's no shot we get to 25 without it, so... Yeah, I kind of like this map in this starting room, at least from the observations I'm making now, because it feels like this kind of like this lab setting, which when we get to Moon, it has a similar feel to it, but it just feels very isolating, very creepy. I very much enjoy that. This is where it starts. These maps, although I always say Kino der Toten is my favorite Call of Duty Zombies map, mostly it's probably because of the memories, but also the replayability, the simplicity of it. Now that we're talking about these map pack maps, I suppose the World at War maps came in map packs, but if you got like higher versions of the game, like the Hardened Edition and the Prestige Edition, I believe it was called, you had them right off the bat. So, those maps are remastered. They're classic maps, of course, but this is where the features start to get more creative. They start to, like, really get more creative with it. You know, each of these maps, like, people had to start, you had to start paying like $15 a pop for them. Like, you'd get some multiplayer maps too, but most people I don't know. I don't want to speak for everybody, but a lot of people like would buy those map packs for these zombie maps because they were incredible at the time. Like everyone was playing it. It was pretty cool. But that doesn't mean that these maps can't be played like 10 years later. Like they're really fun to play. They did remake this map in Black Ops 3, so it's been played again. But this map, you know, there's just something about the Black Ops 1 engine that I very much enjoy. So let's get a move on into the outside world where I just imagine playing this for the first time and not knowing what lies outside. Like, this is just such a like an indoor building. Like, if you didn't know any better, especially because there's no map on the loading screen or anything like that, like there is in Darius and Shinonuma. Even Varukht, I think, had it. You wouldn't know. You'd think, oh, maybe this is the whole thing. It's all inside. Nope. As soon as you open this door, which looks kind of old school, it's all outside, you know? In Kino der Toten, we got a try about that with the alley. But other than that, it was mostly indoors. I think Shinonuma was like mostly outside, some inside. Darius was mostly outside, some inside. Ascension has very uncomfortable inside areas and fun. Well, you're gonna probably hang out outside if you're trying to go far. So there's our first new perk, PhD Flopper. Did not make a comeback in Black Ops 2 except for in a little Easter egg where you could see it but not buy it. You know what? No, you were able to buy it in Grief, and I think potentially in Origins too. That sucks. I went down very early. Got double hit.